Good morning, CC2. I am going to walk you through your Unit 9 introduction and then the first leverage target assignments. So this Unit 9 is on geometry. So in this unit, you will learn about the relationship between the diameter and the circumference of a circle. You will also be able to determine area of whole circles, arcs, or sectors. And you will also learn how to calculate the area of a circle from its radius or diameter. There's a lot of you will also. You will also compare how surface area and volume are related by building three-dimensional rectangular prisms. So your unit is broken down into 3 leverage targets. We will be focusing on 1 per week. So I can find the area and circumference of circles. I can find the arc length and area of sectors of a circle. And I can find the volume and surface area of 3-dimensional shapes. I did not want to click on that. Okay. So the first week we are going to be focusing on I can find the area and circumference of circles. All right, so you will work through the folders within this unit, follow the due dates, and use the daily updates as guidelines. We're starting with LT1 folder, and then you're going to work through the learning activities inside each folder, again, following the due dates. So we've switched things up a little bit for you. So once you click in here, so area and circumference of circles will be the only one that you'll be able to see. Following some feedback from students and parents, we are going to try something new. So you can let me know what you think about this, if you'd like it, if you don't like it. But we are going to be breaking down the weeks, instead of having a dashboard with everything listed, breaking down the week's assignments by day. And so you can follow along by day and just do which is in each folder. And then you will be meeting the due dates as you go with that. Or, you know, if you had a system that was working for you before, you're being successful in this class, you're getting your things turned in on time, you're getting good grades, all that kind of stuff, you can continue to do it however you want. But some people are just complaining of doing math for 5 hours a day or something. And you should be expecting about an hour a day of math. So we broke it down so that it is about an hour a day. So that if we are getting the comments and the email is saying, well, my student is just doing math all day long, then we can kind of go back and look, well, okay, let's look in day 1's folder and see what we have in there. And if you break it down like that, then hopefully we can avoid some of this confusion and some of this maybe rushing at the end of the week, which might be what's happening. So we're going to walk through the day's folders. The activities are going to be very similar. There's nothing super brand new or different. So day 1 is kind of basic circles information. So you're going to take the PDF, put it into Notability, and then fill it out while watching the video here, or the videos. There's 2 videos here. And then there is a check for understanding and a circles information quiz. These are 2 separate things, both of which we want you to do, and you'll notice the due date is today. So we want you to be doing some math every day. This is for a targeted measurement. This one is just career and life skills. But yeah, so there's your day 1. And all of that together, like I said, a lot of this should be review. This should not take you more than an hour. So if it is, then we might have to look into something different, right? So maybe you need to start coming to office hours or things like that. So hopefully this kind of makes a little bit more sense to you as we go. So there's day 1. Day 2 is a Desmos activity. It is linked with the code pre-populated for you. So you just need to click join, put in your name, and then get going on that. So this is replacing lesson 9.1.1. So we will not do a CPM video on that one. All the information from that lesson you will get through the Desmos. And then lesson 9.1.2 and 9.1.3, there are a couple problems, 2 problems from each. So this is kind of like your homework section then, or the lesson section. So you can send that to Notability and then turn in here, and then this is due by Wednesday. On Thursday, or day 3, we will have a live lesson where we will go over some of those problems and then also look at some new problems together. And then you have a practice sheet and then an exit ticket. So the practice and the exit are the same. So the practice, you'll do a notability and you'll just input your answers into the exit ticket. So it's not two separate assignments. It's the same problems. And then finally, on day 4, you have one more little practice. Same thing with an exit ticket. So input your answers from here into here. And then you have your area and circumference quiz. This is for a targeted measurement, due by Friday. And if you're following along and if you're coming to the live lessons, you should have no problem. It's pretty simple work here, so I can show you. It's very straightforward, all of the problems. We're not trying to trick you with anything here. And like I said, we'll go over a lot of area and circumference too at the live lesson. So if you aren't understanding it as you're going, be sure to come to the live lesson. The live lesson on Thursday is, don't want to use the word required or mandatory, but it is for everyone. So even if you are really understanding this, I still want you to come to the lesson because we are going to be going over new problems, different problems. I tend to actually throw in a little bit more challenging problems into the live lesson, which is really helpful because then when you go to take the quiz and the problems are a little easier, you're going to have more knowledge than you need to complete the quiz, which helps you kind of decode and figure out and just make things easier. So come to the live lesson. And then finally, office hours. My office hours have changed. They are from 12:30 to 1 every day, as well as all the other 6A teachers too. So if you have questions along the way before Friday, come to office hours at 12:30. And I'm always in my WebEx room, so you can come in at any time, 12:30 to 1, and find me there. And it's usually pretty much one-on-one. So don't be shy. That's what I'm here for. So come get help if you need it. And that's it. So if you have questions, again, send me a Schoology message, come to the office hours, be sure to come to the live lesson. But hopefully you guys can get started on the Desmos today and have a good week.